Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Come play with us. This is the place to be. quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. When you get to that website, we're looking for a few basic pieces of information from you, which includes a team name. Follow that up with an email address, and then let us know, are you in the league or are you not in the league? Whatever your league status may be, we welcome you to play with us here tonight. This evening, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics will be question and answer style rounds, and then we're going to close out the game with a picture round. So clearly that means the majority of this game is made up of question and answer style rounds. Let me tell you, this is how it's going to work. I'll ask you a question out loud. You'll hear me say it. As I ask it, it's going to pop up in text directly on that virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. So you can see the questions as I ask them. Some of those questions may have multiple choice options. The vast majority, if not all of the questions this evening, will be short answer in their structure. Your goal then as a trivia team is to enter in the response that you believe to be correct and to click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, there's a countdown timer. That timer will accompany each of the 10 questions in the first 3 rounds of the game. So just make sure you keep an eye out for it and that you always click submit before it's too late. Let's say you've entered in a response and you want to amend your answer. You are more than welcome to update your response. Just make sure you click submit again before the timer runs out so that we have your most up-to-date response on our end. In a similar scenario, let's say you've entered in a response, but there's a spelling error. That's not a huge deal. I am able to see what you've put as your responses. Do your best to spell things correctly, but I'll make sure that if you deserve to have a point, you get that point. Hello, if you're just joining us, so welcome to our Wednesday virtual pub quiz. I'm Meredith. I'm going to be your host tonight. Come play with us. We want you here. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name, follow that up with an email address, then let us know, are you or are you not a part of the league? Welcome back, league teams. Those of you playing casually here tonight, welcome to you as well. We are 8 weeks in to season 67, and as it stands after 7 weeks, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks are in the top spot with 275 points across those 7 games, and Smarty Party of 1 rounding out that 10th spot. If you want to see how all of the teams who are signed up for the league are doing this season, head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings for a full update. If you're just joining, hi and welcome. Come play with us at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Back to the structure of our game here tonight. So we've got those first 3 question and answer style rounds, and then we're going to close out this evening's quiz with a picture round. The picture round is structured a little bit differently than our first 3 categories of the night, so stay tuned. I will walk you through in detail exactly how that last round is going to work when it becomes relevant to our lives. Before we dive into our first round, I do have 2 simple rules for this game. Rule number 1, the most important rule of trivia: there's no cheating in this game. Do not look the answers up. Thank you. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. Love hearing from you all in the chat. Keep that conversation flowing throughout the game. Just kindly refrain from spoiling things for others in that chat space. This is your final opportunity to get signed up for this evening's game before we dive into round number 1. So, folks, come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com and you will be joining these 36 fabulous trivia teams from New York City and around the world. From our first team to get signed up tonight, wouldn't you like to know? Down to our most recent team to join us, Coconut Grove. Welcome to those 2 teams and every team in between. Let's get into it, folks. Round 1 tonight is in the topic of movie math. Movie math, our theme. I'll tell you how that's going to work. First, quick note for everybody. If anyone's playing for the first time or is unfamiliar with this situation, if you scroll down on the answer sheet, some folks have the occasional pausing of this video here. So the way that you can fix that to make sure you're able to see and hear the video while also looking at the questions and scores is to click on the little Twitch gear on the video window and then select pop out player. That's going to create another window with the video, and then you can scroll to your heart's content. All right, let's do it. Movie math. What's this mean? Let me tell you. In this round, each question will be posed as an equation that describes a movie that is in some way related to mathematics. Let's do it. Question 1. Katie Heron joins Mathletes plus learning that the limit does not exist equals what 2004 comedy? Looking for the name of the movie. Most teams got this one. Your correct answer, Katie Heron, Lindsay Lohan's character in Mean Girls. 67% of you got that one right. 26 teams here tonight. Question number 2, Alan Turing joins the cryptography team at Bletchley Park, plus cracking German intelligence messages. I like solving problems, and Enigma is the most difficult problem in the world equals what 2014 biographical film? So each answer in this round will be the name of a movie. In this movie, Benedict Cumberbatch plays Alan Turing. The movie is called The Imitation Game. Your correct response for number 2. 74% got it right. So we're on track, folks. Question 3. John Nash's work in game theory, plus his discovery that it's only in the mysterious equation of love that any logic or reasons can be found, equals what 2001 Best Picture winning movie? That movie starring Russell Crowe, directed by Ron Howard, It's a Beautiful Mind. Question number 4. An MIT janitor solves a graph theory problem, plus putting his career on hold to see about a girl, equals what 1997 movie? That 1997 movie is Good Will Hunting. Your correct response for number 4. Almost, not quite as social. And of course, that movie stars a theme of ours from a few seasons back. You have just been
Hello!
Robin. Oscar winner, Robin Williams. Question number 5. 3 women from the West Computing Group help the Mercury 7 get to space, plus breaking racial and gender barriers, not because we wear skirts, it's because we wear glasses, equals what 2016 movie? That 2016 movie is Hidden Figures. Your correct response. Well done. 74% of you got it right. Question number 6 in this movie math round. A prodigy invents microbots. Plus, his work is stolen, but his late brother's words to look for a new angle ring in his head equals what 2014 animated movie? That movie centers around Hero and Baymax. It's Big Hero 6. Your correct response for number 6. And 56% of you got it right. Question number 7. Alan learns to count cards, plus using his skills in blackjack to earn ransom money. It's not illegal, it's frowned upon. Equals what 2009 comedy? Alan is Zach Galifianakis' character in The Hangover. Your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. Bob Parr tries his hand at being a stay-at-home dad, plus helping his son with his homework. Why would they change math? Math is math. Equals what 2018 sequel? Bob Parr, aka Mr. Incredible. It's Incredibles 2. Question number 9. Jim Lovell and crew are assigned a moon landing mission. Plus, calculating a way home after a tank explosion, failure is not an option, equals what 1995 movie? Jim Lovell, a character played by none other than our theme this season. You have just been...
Life was like a box of chocolates.
No crying! There's no crying in baseball!
I don't get it. Any question?
Tom Hanks. That's right. Tom Hanks will pop up in our quiz every single time we bring you a new game this season. And our next game is coming up 1 week from today. You'll find us back here in September somehow. Wednesday, September 2nd, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And we're going to be talking Tom Hanks again next week in some way, shape, or form, like when he played a real-life astronaut Jim Lovell in Apollo 13. 78% of you got that one right. And we are on to our final question in round number 1. Catherine's mathematician father dies, plus she defends equations found in a notebook saying, "I didn't find it, I wrote it," equals what 2005 movie based on a David Auburn play? The movie starred Gwyneth Paltrow and Anthony Hopkins, a recent revival of the play on Broadway. Wish I could have seen it. Starred Io Adebri and Don Cheadle. It's Proof, your correct response for number 10. The toughest one of the round. Well done to that 37% of you who got it right. That does bring us to the end of round number 1. Let's check in with our top scores 1 round into the game. Right now, we've got a tie in 7th place with 9 points each between Does This Smell Like Chloroform, Swearwolves, Duck and Vaquita, Smarty Party of One, pieced it together, Team Cockroach, the next corporation. And tied for the lead with perfect scores thus far, 10 for 10, we've got Barf, the Portmandos, Team 578 and Team 578, who I hear are celebrating a birthday tonight. Happy birthday to Sean. Thank you so much for playing with us. So really appreciate you all. It's great having you here, and I wish you well in the game here this evening. Great job so far. And also tied in the lead, we've got 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and J and J. Okay, 1 round down with 3 rounds to go. Before we get to round number 2, we host private events, and we would love to work with you in addition to running this virtual game every Wednesday and quizzes all around New York City in person. We also are happy to come into your office to run a game for you and your coworkers, or come to your happy hour out at a bar, or help you celebrate your birthday. Consider bringing us in, and you can reach out to me directly. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Hope to hear from you. Round 2, let's do it. It's in the topic of family tree. In this round, each question or answer will feature the name of a member of a family, like mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, nephew, niece, grandma, grandpa. You get it. Question 1. Get Twisted is the slogan of what American food franchise established in 1988 that is often found in malls and airports? You did well on this one. Get Twisted, because they sell pretzels. It's Auntie Anne's. 90% of you got that one correct. Question number 2. James Montgomery Flagg used his own face as the model for his 1917 illustration of what figure for a U.S. Army recruitment ad? Yes, how is baby Nando? He changed some things about his appearance, gave himself gray hair and a goatee. It's Uncle Sam that James Montgomery Flagg drew. Question number 3. Yetta is the eccentric and forgetful grandmother of the character Fran Fine on what 90s sitcom? Hi, Cam. I'll try not to be too loud. Thank you for playing. Yetta, an eccentric grandmother of Fran Drescher's character on The Nanny. The Nanny, your correct response for number 3. Question number 4. Famed for their luxury menswear, what apparel company founded in Manhattan in 1818 is the oldest continually operating clothing brand in the United States? Oldest continually operating clothing brand in the US, it's Brooks Brothers. Your correct response for number 4. Question number 5 in this family tree round. What is the 6th book to be published, but the first book chronologically in C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia? A film adaptation directed by Greta Gerwig is set to be released in 2027. I like the answers you all are making up here. My favorites, let's see, Grandfather Chronicles, Lion's Son, Father Aslan, this is the one. Big Sister's Hand-Me-Down Wardrobe. Could have been, but it is in fact called The Magician's Nephew. A Netflix movie coming to theaters, apparently to IMAX in 2027, per the research I was doing today about this question. Question 6. Wallace Brooker, known as the grandfather of climate science, popularized what two-word term for the Earth's rising temperature due to the greenhouse effect in a 1975 essay? We got that family member coming up in grandfather of climate change. Your answer here, or climate science rather, global warming is the term that he helped popularize. 78% of you got that one correct. Question number 7. The movie Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, featured who in the role of Rita, a student who is a gifted singer performing His Eye is on the Sparrow? This one was a mainstay for me. Apparently, a tougher question for others. Playing the role of Rita, she'd go on to win a slew of Grammy Awards. It's the iconic Lauryn Hill, Ms. Lauryn Hill. 44% of you got that one correct. Question number 8. The FX series Mayans MC takes place in the same universe as what other Kurt Sutter series? Mayans takes place in the same universe as Sons of Anarchy. 63% of you got that one right. 2 more questions in this family tree round. Here's number 9. What athlete nicknamed Boogie, who played the majority of his NBA career with the Sacramento Kings, is a 4-time NBA All-Star and won gold with Team USA at the 2016 Summer Olympics? That basketball player is not Uncle Buck. It is DeMarcus Cousins. You did pretty well there. 54% of you coming in with a correct response. And lastly, question number 10. With a name derived from a family joke that their father, music producer David Foster, would call each of his female children by this superlative. Sisters Erin and Sarah Foster founded what trendy women's lifestyle and fashion brand in 2020? With a theme of ending our rounds tonight with a tough question, that superlative term that David Foster referred to all of his female children by, they took inspiration. It's favorite daughter. Favorite daughter. Your correct response for number 10. 27% of you got that one right. And that does bring us to the end of round number 2 and the halfway point of this evening's game. Checking in with our top teams at this midway point. Right now, we've got a tie in 9th place with 17 points between Does this smell like chloroform? Swearwolves, We Drink and We Know Things 69 and pieced it together, tied in sixth place with 18 points. J&J, Smarty, Party of One, Scouts team, tied in third with 19. We've got Barf, Team 578 and Team 578, and tied for the lead with perfect scores thus far, 20 for 20. The Portmanteaus, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Round number 3 this evening is in the category of Dolly. Cheers to Dolly Parton, everyone. A great one. And of course, he's not in this round, but we got to give it up for another theme of ours from several seasons ago. Cheers to...
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Tim Curry. Okay. Rough couple days, folks. Round 3, we're talking dolls and dollies. Let's get into it. Round 3, question number 1. In this round, doll or dolly will be featured in the question or the answer. Dolly Parton's 1971 album featured what title track, telling the true story of her mother sewing her a patchwork garment, which was often cited by Parton as her personal favorite of all the songs she had written? I learned on NPR today that apparently Jolene was about a bank teller who was flirting with her husband. This song is called Coat of Many Colors. 66% of you got that one correct. So listen to some Dolly tonight. Pay tribute. Question 2. Creating a look where the camera and actor are fixed in place while the background moves, the double dolly shot is a filming technique closely associated with what director, who first used it in the 1990 movie Mo Better Blues? That director, known for the double dolly shot, it's Spike Lee. Your correct response for number 2. Question number 3. It's a 50-50 question. Dolly the sheep was the first mammal to be cloned from which of the following types of somatic cells? Was it adult or embryonic? Dolly the sheep, contrary to popular belief, not the first cloned animal or even first cloned mammal, but she was the first cloned mammal to come from Adult somatic cells. 61% of you got that one correct. Question number 4. Tiny is mighty is a slogan used for what line of dolls from Mattel that first arrived in a compact-sized world in 1983? Tiny is mighty. A slogan used for Polly Pocket is your correct answer for number 4. To the team who put Mighty Max, that makes complete sense. Maybe they use that slogan too. Did Mighty Max come out in 1983? I'm not sure. I'll do some research. If so, you deserve a point because that's a deep cut, deeper cut than Polly Pocket. Question number 5. What species of trout with bright pink and red spots is named for a character from the Charles Dickens novel Barnaby Rudge? Your super hard question of the round, that Charles Dickens novel and type of trout, both known as Dolly Varden, or rather, character in a Charles Dickens novel. Toughest one of the game thus far. Well done to those 17% of you who got it right. And update on the Mighty Max toy line. A brother company of Polly Pocket did not come out until 1992. Question number 6. Released in 2010, the original line of what dolls included Claudine Wolfe, Frankie Stein, and Draculaura? That line of dolls, it's Monster High dolls. 57% of you got it right. Question number 7. Dolly DeLeon portrayed Abigail, a yacht cleaning staff manager and with survivalist skills, in what 2022 Ruben Östlund satirical comedy named for the worry wrinkle that forms between the eyebrows? Triangle of Sadness, your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. First Lady Dolly Madison is often credited with saving what artist's portrait of George Washington when the White House was set ablaze during the War of 1812? Today, it is on display at the National Portrait Gallery. That Washington portrait artist is Gilbert Stuart. Your correct response for number 9. 71% of you got that one correct. Perhaps you're familiar with the portrait and artist. You likely know what it looks like at the very least. Or perhaps you also follow me on Instagram and saw that this one was my hint of the night. If you follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, I do give away a hint every single time that we bring you a new quiz. And of course, our next game coming up 1 week from today, you'll find us back here on Wednesday, September 2nd at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Hope very much you'll join us and follow me. If you don't already, I'll help you out just a little bit for our next quiz. Question number 9. Which Pixar movie opens with the song Put On Your Sunday Clothes from the musical Hello, Dolly? He's a big fan of the movie, found it on Betamax in the rubble left behind on Earth. It's WALL-E that starts with that song. And our final question of round number 3. Named for their resemblance to a baby version of a Roman god of love and desire, what dolls, based on comic strip characters by Rose O'Neill, were originally made from porcelain in Germany in 1912? Those dolls are Cupid dolls, named for their resemblance to Cupid. How did you do? 55% got that last one correct. And this does bring us to the end of round number 3 and onto our picture round. Let's check in with our standings as we head into this final round of the game. Right now, tied in 6th place with 27 points, Team 578, J&J We Drink We Know Things 69. Tied in third with 28, the Portmanteaus, Team 578 and Smarty Party of One. In second right now with 29 points, Barf. And in the lead with a perfect 30 for 30, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It all comes down to this final category of the evening, the picture round, which tonight is in the topic of U.S. presidents. In this round, you are going to see 10 images depicting U.S. presidents, and your goal is to identify each person for 1 point apiece. On your answer sheet, you'll see a number inside of each image. Underneath those 10 numbered images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the president on the corresponding numbered blank. You all are going to have 5 minutes to work on this round. At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll see how you did, go over those correct answers, and move on to our tiebreaker question to close out this evening's game. I'll check in halfway through, make sure things are going smoothly for you all. Let's do it, everybody. Please name these 10 U.S. presidents. Good luck. We are at the halfway point of this evening's picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. 2 minutes and 30 seconds down, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Make sure you put your responses in the correct order. Be back soon. We'll find out how you did. We've done it. We have reached the 5-minute mark. If you haven't clicked submit already, make sure you do so. Here comes your countdown timer. Some tough ones in the mix here. Image number 1. Sorry to say, it is not President Angry Britches. This is, however, William McKinley. Image number 2, that is Dwight D. Eisenhower. Number 3, that is Herbert Hoover. Image number 4 is Barack Obama. Image number 5, that there is Chester A. Arthur. Number 6, that's Jimmy Carter. Image number 7, that is William Henry Harrison. Image number 8, we've got Calvin Coolidge. Just making sure you all get the points here. Some of you getting clever with the way you're writing things out. Image number 9, that's Warren G. Harding. And lastly, image number 10, we've got Woodrow Wilson. Let's see how you did in this round. The easiest one of the round, with 95% of you getting correct, is Barack Obama. In fact, everyone who submitted got that one right. Let's give it a quiet for baby Cal. DJ Airhorn. Sorry, Cal. And the toughest one of the round, 26% of you got it right. William Henry Harrison. This does bring us to our final question of the evening, your tiebreaker question. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal as you place your response to the tiebreaker question is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. That means you can guess over or under the number. In the event that you end up as part of a tie here tonight, whoever is closest to the correct number will break that tie. Here's your question. How many days passed between Barack Obama's final day as president of the United States and the date of the opening of the Barack Obama Presidential Center in Chicago? Hi, Chris. If your team ended up as part of a tie here tonight and you finished in the top 15 or so teams, we will calculate the results of this tiebreaker and post them over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what ends up happening with this tiebreaker here tonight. And I hope very much that you'll join us 1 week from today. We'll be back on Wednesday, September 2nd. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, the place to be. All right, your tiebreaker. How many days passed between Barack Obama's final day as president of the U.S. and the date of the opening of the Barack Obama Presidential Center in Chicago? His final day in office, January 20th, 2017. That presidential center opened June 19th, 2026. That is 3,438 days. That does bring us officially to the end of our quiz here this evening. Let's see what happened with our scores here tonight by heading on over to the winner's circle. Finishing up this evening's game in a tie for 14th place. Congratulations go to Swearwolves and Pink Canary. In 13th with 31 points, we drink and we know things 12-12. In a tie for 11th with 32 points, we've got Scouts Team and Dead Serious. In 10th with 33 points, Smarty, Party of One. Tied in 7th with 34 points, the Portmanteaus, Team 578 and Pieced It Together. Tied in 5th with 35, Team 578 and J&J. In 4th place tonight with 36 points, Does This Smell Like Chloroform? Finishing in 3rd with 37, We Drink and We Know Things, 69. In 2nd place tonight with 39 points, Barf. And our winners tonight with a perfect score, 40 for 40. Congrats go to 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you had fun with this evening's game. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible. And thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizzio team for creating the software that you all played this quiz on here this evening. It's been a pleasure, folks. Listen to some Dolly, watch some Tim Curry, and we'll see you soon. Good night.